Hi, this is Viola.
This is Drum. Many years ago, Prince Darkness Ganon stole one of the Triforce of Power. Princess Zelda had one of the Triforce with Wisdom. She divided into 8 units to hide it from Ganon before she was captured. Go find the 8 units linked to save her. Playing Zelda.
We're playing Zelda.
So
You got like Zelda t-shirts and stuff. This must be your favorite game.
it's influential for sure, and I'm playing it because we've been playing Fallout lately, and I didn't want this channel to be like a Fallout channel, even though I love that game dearly. So we're playing Zelda, and I actually messed up. I had to go back and totally restart my character. You'll notice I have a blue boomerang. I didn't have before because I fucked up the first 2 dungeons. Any other questions? How are you today?
Those look like COVID.
No, those are Octoroks.
But don't they?
Yeah, they do. They got the spikies. They do shoot COVID at you. And then you get hit by COVID and it's like, gotta be in bed for 3 months.
So I was listening to this history of another virus today. It was very interesting. So
Go on. Try by the skin.
there was this dude, and he studied retroviruses. And you know what a retrovirus is, right?
It's like a virus that's kind of obsessed with the 50s.
No, it's obsessed with like caveman days.
Oh, wow.
Like
Retro.
Neanderthal.
Neanderthals.
And it sort of originates way back. That's what a retrovirus is.
I see.
At least that's my understanding.
Okay. So what did this guy have to say?
Anyway, he studied retroviruses and he found 2 in humans that were significant. And then along comes AIDS. Yeah. And doctors noticed like there was this form of pneumonia that was happening, that's killing people. And this is a bleak topic.
Oh, we can still laugh. So anyway, the virus was killing people, and then what happened?
There's a form of pneumonia that was happening. It was killing people. It was really, really deadly. And and then they realized it was killing a lot of gay men who also like partied and stuff and had a lot of unprotected sex. And so it became known as the gay virus early on.
Oh yeah.
But what they didn't really put together, or they didn't acknowledge, was that there's something very much like it, or probably the same thing, that had been for a long time killing IV drug users.
Okay.
So then they
So they realized it was like more of a blood thing than a gay thing.
right.
Okay.
So it still got sort of that reputation.
Gotcha.
And where was I going with this?
I don't know.
Oh, so they thought, well, what if there's a virus causing this illness? You know? So they started researching that. They hypothesized it may be a virus.
Could be a virus.
And this team of French doctors, researchers, discovered a retrovirus that was probably the culprit. I forget the name of it. It was
HIV?
No.
Oh.
It was called something else. And so they were like, hey, this dude who studies retroviruses, he probably want to know about this. And he was like, this is amazing. And I'll even write the abstract for your paper. You got to publish this. You got to publish what you found. So he writes the abstract and subtly, not so subtly, relates it to the retroviruses that he's found.
Okay. So like you fudged the data, is that what you're saying?
No.
Oh, sorry.
But in the abstract that he wrote, he basically said, this is just like the retroviruses that I've found. And later, because of his name in the abstract, he was given credit, this American doctor, for finding the virus that causes AIDS.
I saw this movie. Yeah, that was in the band played on. Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Was it on the?
Yeah, it was like an HBO movie like 20 years ago
Mm.
about the discovery of the HIV. It was pretty sad. It's a sad time in American history, like any other time in American history.
But during this time, there was also these random conspiracy theories that it was just a bovine virus and that they were just trying to sell drugs, and Big Pork was anonymous.
Really? It was a big pork conspiracy?
Yeah, it was a Big Pork conspiracy or something. And it is very similar to the sort of conspiracy theories going on today with COVID.
I see.
So there's a link here.
I see. So I'm on level 3.
So, but this
Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What are those things?
They're like little
Bats?
fuck. Well, the bats are the things that I killed, but those are like kind of a security system thing.
Mm.
I think I need a silver sword to get through this level, which is bad for me. I think I might need to go do a little more exploring in the overworld. While you talk more about AIDS.
Well, I didn't want to talk about AIDS. I wanted to talk about how
The conspiracy
in this
theories.
video he talks about why people don't trust experts,
I see.
and that's because experts aren't always so.
Well, I don't think they always have our best interests at heart.
Not always.
Not always. But
And so you don't know who to trust, right?
right.
Like
Who do you
because
trust? Who do you trust? Money.
the experts are just human and they have their own motives sometimes.
Yeah. Didn't Freud have some things to say about that? Like, we're all our neuroses and our hang-ups.
Did he?
I don't know. I haven't read much Freud. I just read his stint on Uncanny X-Men.
Mm.
No, he wrote The Uncanny, right?
The uncanny. I'm not a big fan of
shit.
Freud. I've read some.
Fuck. Sorry. I just blinked out of existence.
I know. I noticed. You died.
I died. I'm a lot better when no one's watching me.
Hmm.
I noticed that.
That's okay. I'm not paying attention.
Oh, great. Because
Look, it's the viruses.
I got past the 2 levels very quickly and easily. But now
Jumping spiders?
I'm given some
The jumping spiders from Mars.
performance anxiety. Yeah, they're called tektites.
They are called the jumping spiders from Mars because I say so.
All right,
And
fair
those are
enough.
the viruses.
All right, well, the viruses and the jumping spiders from Mars.
Yeah.
Let's rewrite the
Ooh,
whole...
helicopters.
Their pea hats. It's funny I say that, but it doesn't sound any less or more ridiculous than what you're saying. Ouch. Those are Zoras firing fireballs at me.
Sea monsters.
It's a whole world. Yeah, they are sea monsters, basically. But, it's a whole... Yes,
Does
finally.
Cthulhu live in this game?
No, there's Ganon, who's Cthulhu adjacent, I say. Alright, fuck you. Sorry, people will steal money from me
Ooh,
if
there's a stairway to hell.
It's a stairway to this guy's house, and he robs me of my money because I damaged his home. God, the nerve. So I got this blue candle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm lighting random things on fire because this town is full of secrets. But not there. So, but I don't remember where much of these secrets are because it's been a long
Wadley
time.
rhinos.
Moblins. They look like pit bulls when you see their faces. If you ever see them again. Let me see. Look at that face. It's a pit bull face. Damn it. Alright. Oh, okay. This is where level 7 is, but that's not going to be for a while. See? I remember. Oh, I mean level 8. I remember where things are. I know Zelda. Shit.
Oh yeah, they do run with bulldogs and
Yeah.
rhinos because they're little teeth.
Yeah, they got little teethies. And they shoot arrows at me. And then I
Are
cry.
you carrying a Bible?
That's my shield.
Oh, okay.
Although there is a book that you get later in this game, it has a cross on it. So make of that what you will. Oof. Why did I choose to...
Why do you always talk about Christianity when we get in this game?
I think it's because of the Jesus cross on my shield. Because I fight with the power of Jesus.
Ooh, the jumping spiders from Mars.
Yeah. I need to remember where I get the silver sword. I don't seem to know. I did find that, though. Shit. Now so there are people who you blow up their house, they'll take money away from you, but then there are cool guys like this guy. I blow up his house and he pays me.
What?
Yeah. And yeah. It's just the world that we live in.
Houses, I was arguing with some people online, as I do.
Yeah, it's true.
It becomes a hobby, especially, I don't know, maybe
when you're locked in the house and you have nothing to do.
Yeah, but like I think if I'm experiencing anxiety, I want to go argue with people.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I was talking to these people online about these squatters that just got arrested, given felony charges for taking over this house here in our town.
Yes.
And they took away the guy's dog. It was his service animal.
Oof.
Separated him from his service animal.
Ouch.
And arrested them and gave them felony charges.
Yikes.
These guys were junkies.
Shit.
I was talking about squatting. Because this house had been empty for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I stayed in a squat in the Netherlands.
Did you?
I did. But it was like a bunch of people moved in and fixed it up and turned it into a publishing house.
Oh, cool.
And they had an artist residency. They had these rooms where they had like beds and a nice bathroom, and people came and performed and made work and made books.
Nice.
It was called Extra Pool.
Extra Pool.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, aside from that, I was saying, that should be something in the U.S. Like, if a house or building is empty for long enough, nobody's living there, then people should be able to claim it. Like, come in and say, I'm going to live here now.
I think there was something like that in Salt Lake City.
There's something like that in New Orleans, I hear, too.
Yeah. Yes.
But I think in New Orleans, you have to give them plans for, like, how you're going to fix it up.
Oh, okay.
At any rate, there were people online that were like, if it's not yours, you can't live there. That's stealing. And so...
Oh, boy.
My response was, were your ancestors indigenous?
Right.
We're all here on stolen property.
Yeah, I've heard that. It's like...
we're all squatters.
The people who get upset over the looting.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, where do you think we got all this stuff from? From looting. On the other hand, they'll come at you like, oh, what if someone came in and took all your shit? In which case, I say, fuck you. No,
Dude, if I had extra property, well, first of all, I would be an evil landlord, and I'm not that.
No.
So fuck that. But if I had extra property and it had been empty for a really long time, I'd be like, somebody go in there and take care of the place.
Right. Yeah. It's like a hammer. You use it or you lose it. Mm-hmm. I read that somewhere.
We have many, 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 many more empty spaces, empty housing than we have homeless people.
Yeah.
So what's up with that?
I don't know. It's called America.
This is a very serious...
Let's see. We talked about the AIDS crisis and homelessness and depressing conspiracies.
My
and
point
coronavirus.
is that, we're all squatters. None of us... This doesn't belong to any of us. If we're white or if we're not indigenous.
True.
What makes it's okay? It's like, oh, that's okay up to a point where it benefits us, and then if it stops benefiting us, then oh, fuck it, that doesn't work anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's hypocritical.
All right, so I'm on level 3.
It's either right or it's wrong. And, I mean, I guess it's contextual, but
yeah.
Anyway, that's what I've been doing. How are you?
Great. Do you think we could pause here for a minute? Because I need to remember how to get this item.
I can't pause. We
Okay.
have to start a new episode. We've been going for 15 minutes.
You want to call this a lost episode?
A lost episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty serious and gloomy, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do that.
I love you, though.
But you publish it still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe in about 5 years.
Like or... What?
Just kidding. Like, comment, subscribe, and miss you.
Like our dreary channel. Please, somebody like us.
Hey, we got 8 followers now.
8?
About 5 of them are me. But we got 8 followers.
5 of them are you. 3 of them are probably guys who follow me on my channel. That's okay.
All right, we'll come back.
We love
with
you all.
We'll come back with the plan of attack.
We love you all. We love you all.
I love you very much. Wee. The best episode ever.